Don't you just love when you record a video and then you realize it's not recording? Well, anyways, it's been a long overdue thing since I've done a video, so I figured I would. I'm all hunched up here in the chair. And this camera's really weird, so just forgive me. I got a new MacBook because my iMac decided to die a painful death. um, well, I wanted to talk about a month and a half ago, I forget to take my testosterone every now and then. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mark it. I don't go, oh, it's been a week. I do half a milliliter every week, because the whole milliliter every 2 weeks, well, that's too much up and down for me. Um, I would have like severe mood swings, and energy drops and stuff, and it just wasn't pleasant. But so I forgot for about a month to do my injections, and I forgot that I forgot, and all this stuff started falling out like blood and gunky stuff and gunky particles and black gunk and more blood and thick blood and some green particles, and I'm just like, you can imagine every time I go to pee, I'm like, what is this? I feel something and I'm like, what is that? I mean, literally, I would like be standing at work, like checking somebody out, and I would probably get this gaze on my face, and in my mind, I'm going, something's fall. What is that? What is that falling? Meanwhile, I'm just like staring off, and the customer's probably like, he's spacing out big time, and meanwhile, I'm going, why is there something falling out? And then I'll run to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, look at this, it's disgusting, or when I pee, like globs, and I'm like, globs will fall out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's pretty gross, and it freaked me out. We all hate going to the doctor and getting those checkups. I still haven't done it. I'm assuming it was because I wasn't taking my medicine, because a week after I took like 4 or 5 days after I finally took a good injection, I the symptoms went away. Um, and then I almost forgot again. I was about to hit 2 weeks. I was like, I need to do this. So I ran to the pharmacy. I ran out of the needles, and I had to run to the pharmacy before work. And I was like in the bathroom shooting up, and they're probably like, I was like, God forbid. I was like, make sure I lock the door, because if they walked in on this, they would be like, what the hell? Because it's not like they would assume I was on steroids. I have lost so much weight since surgery. I mean, I'm in a size 32 in pants, and I would be excited about this if I wasn't losing so much muscle mass. Since having surgery, that time period, I really got out of my workout groove, and I feel like I'm just like shriveling up. And I'm so busy now, so busy that I'm not making the effort that I need to condition my body the way I want it to be. Um, and I should allow myself 20 minutes 3 times a week, because that's all it really takes. I eat good, and I know that's why I'm losing weight. I'm extremely healthy in what I eat. And I know at a certain point the weight loss will stop, but I want to have the body of my dreams, so to speak, and there's no reason I can't obtain that. It's just starting that habit up again. And I did go lift weights for the first time a few days ago with my friend Ryan, and it was so discouraging, because before surgery, say I would do, and this wasn't even a lot even before surgery, but I could do a dumbbell press with 65, 70 pound dumbbells in each hand on a bench. When I went and worked out with my friend Ryan, I did 45 in my last set, and I got 6 reps. You can just imagine how discouraging that is. But um, what was cool is, while I was working out, and say I had on my dry fit shirt or whatever, and being able to do that and watch, because you're laying flat, your pec muscles working out, and my friend Ryan, like, he was like, make sure you're working out this particular area or whatever, and you could feel the muscles, and I can still feel the muscles, and the gratification and the gratitude and the I experienced looking down and saying, I'm looking at my pec muscles. I'm working out my pec muscles, and there's nothing there blocking the view of my pec muscles. There's nothing there to be ashamed of. There's nothing there to hide. It was just my pec muscles. And I was working out in just a dry fit t-shirt, a white one, because I could, and I can. Um, so yeah, those of you who were avid workout kinds, and you go 6 months and not do it, it's very frustrating. Concerning weightlifting for me, um, I can still go running. Running's not too much of an issue. I don't think I could go run 8 miles right now, but if I wanted to go do a 2 or 3 mile run, every once in a while I actually do that too. It'll be like once every 2 weeks. I'm like, I think I'll go for a run. It's just, 10, 15, 20 minutes of my time. Not a biggie there. But as far as weightlifting, I mean, you don't do that. It's like starting from square one almost. Though I don't know how accurate this is, but he said it'll be a lot easier to get back versus when I started and had never done it before. Um, so I'm hoping that is the case. I mean, I did an incline bench press with 25-pound plates on each side, whereas before I would do 45-pound plates on each side and then add. So it's like, man, and it's not about strength. It's not about numbers so much to me as it is realizing, because obviously I'm not like sitting here going, yeah, I did, 100 and something pounds. It wasn't 245-pound plates on an incline bench press isn't a lot. But the fact that I was doing that and it just dropped down significantly is what bothers me. Um, what's really cool, my body responds very well to weightlifting in that I don't have to lift a whole lot to get size and tone. And I like that. Like, I was bulking up just lifting, doing, dumbbell presses with 265-pound dumbbells, or doing deadlifts with around 250, 300, or I don't know, I would do barbell curls with just like the 45-pound Olympic bar and maybe 2 5s on each side of my last set. Which I was very thankful I could still just do the 45-pound Olympic bar for my bicep curls. I like using that as well as some other things. But it's frustrating, but I am determined to make time not only for working out, but I need a social life. It's dwindling. It's dwindling slowly. I have become a workaholic since graduating. I work 3 jobs, and it's nothing for me to work 14 hours a day, between two, and then on the weekends-ish, 20-hour day. And it's I wouldn't say it's wearing me out. I mean, I'm young. I'm still getting my sleep. Um, when I do overnights and then continue to work, like before Christmas, before Christmas Eve, I was up 72 hours straight working. Because I did one job during the day, and then I had a night floor set with one job. And as soon as I got off that, I had 2 hours, and I had to be at the next job all day. And then a floor set, and then the next job, and then it just did like that until Christmas Eve. And by Christmas Eve, I was so tired. I was like, "Sorry, Mom, I'm not gonna drive home until tomorrow." And I couldn't fall asleep. I was so wired, and I wasn't on drugs or anything. It was just I was, and it was worth it. The paychecks were nice. Um, I have a nice little $200-300 cushion right now that I really needed, and so that was actually really nice. It's helping me progress towards not living paycheck to paycheck. And for those of you who do live paycheck to paycheck, you know just how much $200 to $300 can really mean to have set aside. One other thing I wanted to talk about is once I started getting back on my testosterone, the oil on my face smells so weird. I'm not going to say it smells awful, but it is a very unique, pungent, very strong scent. Like, if I do this and I smell it, I don't go around doing that. But when I was doing something, and I rubbed my face and then did this, and I was like, what is this smell, you know? And I'm like, all trying to figure it out. And it dawned on me, you know, and whenever, if I have a pimple and I pop it, what mostly comes out now is this like oil or clear fluid. And I smelled it, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, and it smells just like the oil, you know, so I don't know what that fluid is. You know, maybe because it got out of my system and it's coming back, I'm noticing it again. Or maybe that's just something that happens with testosterone, or is it not testosterone related at all? I know my urine scent changes like when I first take my shots, you know, and it's a very strong smell. And I do my best to drink as much water as I can to dilute that. But I was wondering if any of you had experienced the smelly oil thing. Obviously, my oil is overactive, but in the wintertime, um, the acne doesn't get so bad compared to in the summer. Although I am contemplating tanning, I'm not gonna lie. I have joined eHarmony, and I am really, really at a point in my life where I want to find somebody to share my life with, um, and explore, and you know, all that good stuff. I'm ready, um, and I'm at a place where I feel like I have a lot to offer somebody. I, emotionally, mentally, physically, I am on the right track and healed, and you know, I'm investing in a career, and I'm working, and I'm actually about to start investing in stocks and 401k. So I'm getting my life on the right track, and I'm quite content, and there's some opportunities. So um, I'm ready to start experiencing that with somebody and experiencing their life and their progress. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I come home every night. I live alone now, but even when I didn't, um, it gets lonely. You know, it's one thing to call up your mom and say, I did this, this, and that, but it's another to be able to come home every now and again and maybe cook dinner with somebody and watch a movie and just talk about, you know, each other and care and genuinely care. You know, and snuggling. I love to snuggle. You know, things like that. I don't. I love to snuggle with this particular individuals. I can't say that I'm gonna snuggle with just anybody because I don't really, honestly, I don't care to be touched by most people. Um, and I'm not like crazy. I just don't. Just get out of my space, man. Um, but you know, someone that I'm interested in. You know, nothing wrong with little snuggles. I have been abstinent since the breakup, so that might be a problem. But this video is more than long enough. So if you've had issues with your oil smelling on your face and forgetting to inject and stuff falling out, should I be like freaking out, or should I be like on the way to the specialist going, you need to suck this mess out? I really don't want to have to go through that surgery right now. Too much downtime. And I'm a workaholic. So that's that. But I just wanted to update you guys with a long ass video that you're probably not even going to finish, and show you my femininely decorated apartment. I was taking my profile pics from my eHarmony profile in here, and I'm like, they're either going to think I'm gay and in denial, or they're going to think I'm cheating on my girlfriend. So I was like, change angle. Change angle. Um, it's a nice apartment. Hardwood floors, tiled, like travertine tiled kitchen, marble countertops, and whatnot. Professional neighborhood, and I'm really stoked about that. And it's considerably cheaper than where I was living before, and I was sharing a bathroom with too many people. So I miss the potential friendship, if you will, that could have came, but I don't know. Apparently, I'm the devil for moving out. So, yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys are good. And I'm sure I'll be trying to make more videos soon. All right.